Hello everybody and welcome back to the alpha of the Crust. Today we're going to be checking it out a little bit more and see what's going on, getting ourselves a bit of a base going. We've just had daylight rise, so we're going to continue now that we're getting power, and hopefully we're going to be able to get these modules up here so that we can actually stay charged. They require a smart concrete, which should now be working. We should see that going soon. It's really struggling with power, so we're going to struggle for a while. We do have to be careful with some things because we only have a certain amount of resources to do everything. I have asked that stop being constructed, so I don't know why it's not done it. There we go, dismantle. Module needs repair. We don't have auto repair at the moment, so it's a case of repairing it ourselves. There we go, two more solar power plants, and now we can reduce their priority. There we go, plus 35, plus 27 charge. So that's going to charge our batteries and hopefully keep everything going. You'll also notice now we've got rare earth elements here being mined. That's no longer blocking us. We've also got more research as well. We need to wait for this, which is currently being researched, and then I want to work on the online market. Multi-regolith refinery. Want to add that to that, and then we'll do rare earth materials processing as well. I think we want to do that. We'll start doing some of that as well. There we go. Right, we've got a few queues. Fundamental needs to be looked at as well soon. We need the automatic repair at some stage. We also need all of these as well. As a matter of fact, we just need everything. So it's going to take us a while, but we'll get there slowly but surely. And you can see all the loose materials being used at the moment. We still haven't got anything in terms of actually mining, but hopefully we will soon. We can actually activate this once we have the power. You can see the bigger it is, the more power it consumes. We probably want to do that scan there. So we've got to wait for the battery power to charge up. We need to look at some more batteries as well at some stage. You can see they cost silicon, and we have no way of producing much in the way of silicon at the moment. We'll get two more set up, and what we want to do is make sure they're wired up, because these aren't actually doing anything at the moment. There we go. Now they are. Perfect. Let's charge that battery up. Right, we should be able to do a scan now. There's some FE there. That's a good start. So let's get ourselves. So I'm going to prioritize this. There's something there as well potentially. I'm going to prioritize this here, and then we're going to prioritize going over to here as well, just in case that is something. Something glowing here, maybe potential there as well. Let's just put that there. There we go. So they'll now prioritize that. We've got research going. We are almost ready on the tender, and we've also got our components factory almost ready to go as well. Nice. So you see, they forget about everything else now and they'll go straight into that. We've got idle drones, I think. Yes, we do. So we can convert them back to our mining drones, and they'll now mine it a little bit quicker for us. There we go. We're now on the night side, and we've got no power because it's not had a chance to recharge everything, because we obviously used a lot of the power to do the detect. But hopefully we should have enough power just to get much of this mining done, hopefully. We've I've still got some charge left on them. The miners don't use as much charge because they're not driving around. So fingers crossed. But yeah. We can actually now... The reason why I want 2 landing platforms...
Director, I will now explain to you the basic principles of the Logistics Management Center and Contract Exchange.
Okay.
At the top of the screen are the main categories of the trade exchange. Now select the high demand contract. This interface provides contract details. You can accept, cancel, or send resources from here, as well as track the status of the contract. Take a good look at the page and click Send Resources when you're ready.
Okay, so there's no due date on this. However, we do get some credits, we also get some relations, and we also get more engineering points and a global reputation. So we will want to do that at some stage.
This interface provides contract. Here you will assign resources to be sent to complete the contracts. On the left side of the screen, there is a table of resources. On the right side, you'll find information on the selected contract, options for choosing a landing site, and selecting a capsule type. Fill up the contract with the required resources, hit send, and then wait for the contract to be completed as it takes time for the capsule to reach the Earth.
Okay, there we go. So we're not going to do that just yet because it'll then require all of our silicon, which we don't have much for.
Research complete.
Excellent components factory, but what we can do now is we can use what's left of our social to get the online market. And then I want to do ice processing and living quarters, but they're not important then because we don't have anybody, but it just means we're actually using our actual amount. But to be fair, it's going to use most of that up anyway, because these resources here, they don't last forever, as you can see. And whilst they're currently as they are, you can use them until they run out. Right, we now have an iron deposit. I might need to have to make some room, a little bit more room on this here. There we go. So what we can do is we can do 2 things. We can use our mining drones to mine it manually, which will give us the oxides to put directly into here, if we wanted to. Like, it'll go directly into here. Or we can, hopefully, if we've unlocked it, we have, use the extractor. We can also do the temporary power lines. There we go. We also can do conveyor belts. Straight into there. There we go, conveyor belts are done. This now requires 10 smart concrete and that'll be done. We don't have much because there's no power yet. Oh, it's put it all in there. It's almost daytime, so we'll leave it as is. They're still mining stuff, and as I expected, there is another ore here, so maybe another one down here as well. Not seen anything nearby, so I think that's it. Unless well, there's no power, so it's not going to scan anything. We'll see how it goes. Going a bit back and forward there, aren't they? Okay, let's just make these a priority here, just so we've got a bit more room to play with. There we go. And there was nothing here, but well, there is. Yep, there is. There's another ore. Fantastic. Oh, we've got power. Things are starting to come back online now. They're starting to charge up. Excellent. So this is going to need a lot of charge. These are running low of charge, but they should be able to charge themselves up once they've all charged up. I'm going to put in another solar power plant, because actually I'm going to put another 2 in, because I think we're going to struggle power wise. I'll replace you. Actually, do I want to go 5 wide? I think I do want to go 5 wide. It means I like to make things nice and symmetrical. So let's go on to, so you need to go here, but you can connect. Excellent. And they're all charging up. 5 more smart concrete. We've got a little bit more space to work with now as well. I just want to make sure this is visible, so let's just work out this area here. Perfect. This is passively connected. No, it's not. So you'll notice that it's the range that it is. So you'll notice the further out I go, the less power it has. We can go about here, but then we'll burn all of our power. So we'll hold it for now. Second landing platform is done. And we have almost got another 2. There we go. So we're just waiting on this. And you're producing anyway. You need to build. There we go, that's built. So this will now mine for us. So you can see this has been working on its own for a while, because it's not been able to be, because I've blocked the input with a conveyor belt. So it's just been working through what they put in originally. But this is going to be iron rich, so it's going to mean I don't even think I can even attempt to put an extractor on it. So it's actually letting me. It's saying, oh, it's let me do it. But let's scan it anyway. Okay. Let's do a full burst. Cool. There is something further down. Can't see it though. But that's fine. There it is. Another FE. What we can do is we can probably just work our way through that. So we've got a 3rd iron deposit. We now need to generate some power for this one as well. There we go. Power generation. Right, we are actually, we're going to struggle I think again for power, because we used a lot of it for the scan. I'm still happy with it. We used the scan, but we're now hopefully, there you go. So we're now producing 9.5 and we're only producing 7.1 in terms of slag. This will slightly go up because it's basically that's the breakdown of the material, if I can cursor over it. So each material has a breakdown of what's in it, which is nice. I like that. 57.4%. And there are other materials in there, so we want to basically, sooner rather than later, we want to use the other one, the multi-regolith, because that'll give us bits of the other ones as well. I prefer using that. Why are you? Oh, because we've got no power at all. So we can now connect this up here. We'll go across to here like so, and it'll then put that onto the track for us. Okay, so everything's built and ready to go. They're just going to continue mining for now. Clear up some space for us. And then obviously if we find any more resources we can scan them once we've got the power. We're definitely not going to make it through again. But it is trickling some material when one station goes down, it's allowing it to feed through, so that's good. So again, very basic, very early stage right now. We haven't got much in the way of resources, which is why we're being careful. How's our science doing? 10.3 days for that. That's the online market. That's the one we want, because what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to create a lot of materials and sell them on the market to then buy the materials we actually need, and hopefully boost ourselves. I have restarted this game 4 or 5 times at least in Communicado, so a lot of industrial and scientific facilities on the moon have been severely damaged and remain in Communicado. We could try to build a repeater at our base. Who knows what signals it might be able to detect. Maybe we can find survivors or gather useful resources and research materials. So we have to build a repeater, which is that one there. So what it does is it basically provides communication with the lunar orbit satellites, and it picks up on signals, which we can see on this map here. We've got stuff to find as well. So there are other resources. As a matter of fact, what we can do is we can actually buy a rover now. It takes a lot of our credits, but we've got the resources for it. I'm going to tell it to leave our base, so it'll drive off to the outside of the base, and we can now look for stuff around. We're going to need a cargo transport to continue doing what we want to do, but we'll figure that out shortly. Okay, so we're about halfway through the night time with no power whatsoever. I think we're going to have to rely on getting 2 more. Well, we want to add 2 more here anyway. Let's just remove the last. Remove that wire there. There we go. So they're ready to go when it becomes daytime. Okay. So I'm seeing nothing at all materials wise where they're digging up. The module needs a repair. We've just got to keep an eye out, see if there's any more of them patches that these have got underneath that they're removing here. You see the ground is nice and clean now that we've picked up all this rock. Nothing there. Okay, our rover is now available. So we could do demolish structure TCT Farhad, supply outpost or unknown finding. Let's go for the one nearest, which is the TCT Farhad.
Research complete.
Lunar proximity scanner emits a focused beam of electromagnetic waves. These waves propagate radially, covering the area around the scanner. When the waves encounter an object within the scanning zone, LPS visualizes its locator for the operator. If a concealed object is present in the outer radius of the scan, the LPS will indicate the direction of the object. So what that means is if anything's within that big circle there, we do this. See the lines there? They'll pick up on something. Nothing around us at the moment, so we can continue to investigate. That scan does get bigger later. We've got research complete. Multi-regolith refinery. Excellent. So that means we can now start producing other materials. So let's get our multi-regolith refinery. So you can see here now we've got 1 input and 5 outputs. We're going to need some storage as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storages. And I generally put a storage here as well, so that this material here can back up if it's like, say this is busy or something, this can continue filling this up. Right, our rover's on the way, nearly there. Before it gets there, I'm just going to scan. You can see it's not really picking anything up, so we can investigate. Okay, that's going to be us for this episode, as we've done quite a lot and it's become daytime, so we're starting to charge everything up again, so everything's going back into the normal routine. You'll notice our battery packs are now charging much faster. which means we can start scanning a little bit better. But yeah, that's going to be us for this episode. Let me know in the comment section what you're thinking of the alpha of the Crust so far. Again, if you've got any feedback or anything, please let me know, as obviously that's something that's going to be taken into consideration in the development of the game. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Let me know what you think yourselves, or if you've got anything that you spotted that I may have missed. As I say, there's been a few times I've had to restart because it's been a little bit of an easier way to do stuff. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall leave you all until next time. Bye bye for now.